Hey, this is Jeff from North Carolina Wine TV, and I'm here with Rick Bakas. We're here doing a wine tasting in Harris Teeter in Raleigh, North Carolina. How are you today, Rick?
I'm great. How you doing today, Jeff?
Good. Tell me a little bit about why you're here bringing your Napa wine to North Carolina.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a great excuse to come down to North Carolina. We talked with Harris Teeter. They're a great account that supports St. Super brand. And we talked about introducing them to the concept of tweet ups and social media, and we thought it'd be better to come down and show them rather than try and describe it. So here we are, we're tasting and tweeting and having a good time with it.
Well, cool. Tell me a little bit about some of the social media things that you're doing around your winery, because I know we've spoken with wineries in North Carolina and they just don't seem to have the time to get to everything. They like the idea, they want to hear about new things.
Yeah.
But it really is, it's a challenge for them.
Yeah, well really, we just look at it as people talking to each other. Mm-hmm. We're a winery, we've got wine drinkers, and so it gives us a chance to talk to them about things like, you know, customer service, if they have a cork bottle, or if they have questions about visiting a winery, or what recipe goes with Sauvignon Blanc. So we just talk every day, and we're sort of a conduit of education. We provide daily information about sustainable farming, or something about our vineyard, something that our winemaker's doing, maybe a winemaker dinner. So we're just talking every day, little bits of information that take maybe 2 minutes or less for the audience to see or read or watch, whether it's a video or blog post. But we're just trying to create the whole experience that you normally have at the winery. We're trying to extend that using social media.
So do you find that, are people more likely to find you, or are you more likely to find them talking about your winery?
Well, it's probably a little bit of both.
Okay.
I'm hired to be the face of the winery, and I think that's a good thing to keep in mind for social media, is that the wine drinker who's sitting at home, they want to connect with the people behind the brand. Not necessarily just the brand, but they want to know what the face and the voice sounds like of the person who actually is, you know, behind the wine, whether it's the winemaker or the chef or what have you. So I go and do a lot of public events like this where we tweet up and we put the social in social media.
Well, as long as we're here trying wine, why don't you go ahead and tell me about the kind of wines that you brought today? You know, let's make this a little about wine, not just social media.
Yeah, all right. Well, a couple of the wines that we have here, we've got our Merlot is one of the wines, and everything is estate grown. So we're kind of tasting and educating the folks who are here. If you're on Twitter, we've got a Twitter wall that is around the corner there, but someone can send out a tweet and they can say, hey, I just tried the Merlot at Harris Teeter. We've also got our Sauvignon Blanc, which is right here. So that's 2009 Sauvignon Blanc, and that's the good stuff. 2009 was very kind to us. Mother Nature gave us lots of love. And we've got our Cabernet, which is, I'm not sure where that is.
Okay.
We've also got a Cabernet blend that's in lockup called Elu, and then we've got half bottles of Moscato.
What's lockup?
Lockup is what I'm going to be in after this is over. It's their wine cage. So they gotta get a key out, and it's one of the higher end bottles.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we're having fun, and really everybody who tweets about our wine, all their followers see it, and so you really get this nice interaction. We've had people from different states who are actually sending us tweets that we can see on the big screen. We had someone from Missouri and California, Colorado, they're saying things like, hello Harris Teeter, Harris tweeters. We're drinking some wine, and you know, so it's a nice sort of a two-way conversation we're having with them, even though they're not here physically.
Okay, so you're actually on the road. This is kind of an on the road tour for you. Where are you going next? Well, I think you're going to Charlotte.
Going to Charlotte tomorrow.
Okay.
And then back to Napa Valley for a couple of events, and then next month Chicago, and then after that up to the Northwest, Oregon, Washington, as we get closer to the Wine Blogger Conference. So we're going to do some things in Portland as well as Seattle, and also in Walla Walla.
Well, sounds good. Thanks very much, Rick.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Jeff.
Glad you're here in North Carolina, spreading the love of wine.
Cheers, mate.